Hello everybody, welcome to Bales Hay Farm and Ranch. I am Trevor Bales. We're hay farmers, and our last name is Bales. We bale hay, how crazy is that? And we sell hay, Bales Hay Sales. And we haul hay, Bales Hay Haulers. And we bale hay, Bales Hay. We don't have a custom harvest name. That might be next. Before we get into all the great fun stuff though, we gotta thank our sponsors. First, and most importantly, my dad, Bales Hay Sales. If it wasn't for the business that we have, that he has created, I wouldn't be able to do this. And the fact that he allows me to run around and film these is awesome. It is good for the farm. It's good for agriculture as a whole. People love to bash us in agriculture, and especially out here in the desert where we are using water to irrigate crops. They forget the fact that we've been doing this for over 100 years. So why would we want to use all our water? Then we couldn't farm. That doesn't make sense for a business. But that's a whole nother rant. The main point, thank you Bales Hay Sales, thank you Dad. And if you know someone that needs hay or a feed store, or you need feed hay for yourselves, we sell hay to anybody and everywhere in the United States. We ship it all the way to Florida. It goes everywhere, a lot to Texas. So please reach out, 623-386-2988, 386-2988, or email us. You can email me personally, trevor@baleshay.com. Do you guys see the two jets? They're F-35? I don't know what they are. They're something. So cool. Second sponsor is PDI, Performance Diesel Incorporated. Oh, they have awesome truck parts. I'm pretty pumped. I gotta go. I've had a truck up their yard, or at their shop. I gotta go pick it up. I'm just low on time. When I get time, we're gonna go up there. We're gonna film his whole place, his shop, everything. You can see Gerrod. He's not very good on camera, which I love because he gets embarrassed very easily. But we're gonna go up there. We're gonna get the truck. And we just got truck 13 back together. It's been sitting at one shop with the motor pulled out. We got the motor back in, and then that guy left the windows down. Cats peed everywhere, so we stripped the interior. I should have filmed it all, but I wasn't really there for it all. But we've got all new interior on it. It smells good. We just got it registered, and we're gonna start driving it again, hopefully today. But the point is, it's got a lot of PDI parts in it, and we've got 3 identical trucks. They're these 3 little M11s, and so it'll be fun to see how that PDI truck does compared to the other 2. So I'm pretty pumped about that. So thank you, PDI. Just pulled up to the swather. Every day right now is, it's humid. Well, humid for us. Look at these clouds, monsoon season, so 40, 50% humidity. But every day is still 110 or more. And what the heat and humidity does with the alfalfa, it stresses it out. This alfalfa is much shorter than in the spring. Here's my knee. It's just below my knee. So at the highest point, it's like 19 inches. But on average, it's much lower. But it happens every year this time of year. The alfalfa gets stressed out, it slows down its growth, and it blooms out a lot sooner. This is a great time of year to make seed. If it wasn't for the monsoon season, because the monsoon a windstorm will come through and knock all the seeds off. But it happens a lot quicker. But 2, it doesn't grow as big, so it makes beautiful, fine stemmed alfalfa that's usually super leafy, just like the stuff we were just looking at. So this time of year is when you can really make premium if the storms don't get in your way. And because we're retail, specifically, we look at visual quality, not test quality. So the bloom doesn't hurt. It may even be better for a horse because it's the hay will test. It'll be lower testing hay. It sure is purpley though. It's kind of pretty, very pretty. My second roadside guy, or bale wagon, stat cruiser guy, I just found out it's gone for the week. So Arturo's over there alone. Oh, if I wasn't so busy, I would jump in the other one and learn how to run it, because that is the only piece of equipment I have never ran. We've had, since I was a little boy, Arturo has worked for us. And he is a stickler about who runs his machine. So I've just never, he's never sick. He never takes a day off. If he's sick, he works. He's a machine. And I've always wanted to train another guy, just so if he's ever sick and wants to take a day off, we're covered. But he's like, nope, not gonna do it. So, but now we have two machines, we have two drivers, one driver's gone. What a perfect time to learn how to drive it. But I'm slammed. I've got to make these videos for you guys. I know. Let's put you guys underneath the very back of the swather and see. I've done up close in the past. Let's do it the very back and see the whole view from there. Sometimes, so I made a deal on some Sudan grass. We plant some Sudan every year to like green manure. We just disc it right under. On years there isn't much alfalfa, we will bale it. This year there's a lot of alfalfa, so the plan was not to bale it. But I've got a guy in Texas that says the show cattle really like Sudan grass, and it's good for their coats, their hair, I guess. I don't know. I think that sounds crazy. So we did the math, and man, seed's expensive this year. Usually it's 50 cents a pound, or we bought it as low as 40 cents a pound. This year it's 95 cents a pound, and we usually plant it at 70 pounds per acre. We'd like do it nice and thick. And unfortunately I made this deal after we planted it, so we only did 55 pounds per acre. But oh man, it just, at 95 cents, it was hard to make that. It was like, oh, let's save a little money. Anyways, we were able to make a deal, and it's great. It pays for this. We're gonna swath it, and my neighbor's gonna. He's actually my neighbor swathing it. He's gonna 100% harvest it, and he's gonna big bale it for us, and it's gonna go to Texas for these show cows. But it's nice. It pays for the seed, and it pays for the tractor to plant it. So yeah, it's not gonna make us money, but at least we were just gonna disc this all under, and we would have been at 100%. Look at this stupid monsoon. There's some palm trees right there. I mean, we were gonna have to just spend all that money just to disc it under. Ow. That swather doesn't sound good. He's cutting it awfully high. Will they be able to get this to dry out? What is happening here? I just called Brian. He just pulled up. He was close. I don't know a whole lot about Sudan grass. Yeah, woo! But yeah, this is like 12 inches tall. What? Yeah, leaving half the crop, right? Well, it's like Brian said, yeah, he's too tall. So this is a custom guy, because our swather we just saw, he's cutting alfalfa. So he'll tell him to go down a touch. It's always tricky. It's not our employee, so you got to be gentle. Good, they set it back down. I didn't realize this. Brian was just explaining to me that Sudan won't come back if you cut it too low. He said 6 inches is good. He's right at 6 right there. So hopefully it comes back. But again, even if we only have 50-70% regrowth, this is green manure, so it, we'll be happy with whatever. But where are we cutting it at right now? Mm, 50 inches, give or take. Will be interesting to see going from 70 pounds per acre to 55, what it'll make tonnage. That thing doesn't sound so hot, does it? Let's go ahead and throw the drone up. Goodness, traffic is loud. Throw the drone up and watch this guy swath this Sudan grass. Everybody wave at Gerrod. Nobody's ever seen Gerrod. This is Gerrod. He does all the video editing and the music and the sound.
Behind the computer.
Behind the computer.
Not in the heat.
Yes, I know. Look at, he used to wear shorts to work.
Yep.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah. Well, I was doing some work. I was doing some other filming this morning, so.
Oh, were you? Yeah, he just happened to run by and he saw my pickup and he had some
dropping off some cards.
Dropping off some cards, but I figured you guys should say hi to Gerrod real quick because the camera's never near him.
We'll see if I even edit this in.
All right. He could cut it all out. He's like, no, I don't want anyone to know me. Awesome. Thanks, Gerrod. We'll see you. Okay, drone time. Got a drone, batteries, remote on. Whoops, too many times. That's okay. Look at all that money. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, $28. Man, if Nicole knew I had 28 bucks in here, she'd be like, what are you doing with that money? You give me that money. I'd be like, no, I need this money. She'd be like, no, give it here.